economic advisor at FX Centrum. Today we're gonna hold a Q&A session, webinar. It's Ask Me Anything. Thomas, our head of retention manager, will also join us. You can ask anything. It will be just QA. We won't present any topics, but we have upcoming webinars about them. So for the first couple of minutes, we will wait. Everyone should join and see if you have any technical issues or anything. We can check the sound. Please put on a chat if you hear me clearly, so we can move on. Thomas, you can also introduce yourself.
Yeah, hello. So my name is Thomas. Maybe you know me from videos which we are updating every day on Facebook. So I'm sharing with you my trading ideas. I hope it help you in your trading, and I believe you will join also our broker and start to trade with me. And all clients who will deposit about $1,000, you can speak with me on daily basis, and we can speak about the market opportunities, and I can also teach you something. So I believe some clients will use this thing and join FX Centrum and Profit Group.
All right. Let's wait a couple of minutes for everyone to join. You can start asking questions. We will see in a chat box, so we can just do a webinar according to your questions. There won't be any presentation today, so you are free to ask anything in your mind. You can ask about FX Centrum or Forex in general. Just also we can start with a short poll that what is your trading experience? Are you a newbie? Are you a beginner? Did you already invested in stocks, commodities, or FX? Just put in a chat so we can understand the audience in the webinar today. We will wait a couple of minutes more. All right, we are still waiting. We will start when we see questions in the chat box. So free to write anything in your minds. It can be general question, it can be advanced one. Our head of retention manager Thomas is experiencing technical analysis. You can ask about technical analysis or fundamental analysis or general in about the markets. So we would like to hear your thoughts and also your experience level. All right, guys. I still don't see any questions in the chat box. This time is dedicated only for questions, Q&A. You can ask anything. If we can't see any questions, we should have to end this webinar. Don't be shy. Just you can ask anything. All right, guys. Now, few people are joining. I can see the questions coming now. We will go through of it. Welcome, Nomsu. Good to see you here. Yes, we are as a FX Centrum Forex broker. You can watch our previous webinar or also upcoming ones. You can check our website at fxcentrum.com. You can have ideas about what we are offering. We have now a competition. You can also join that, but you need to open a trade account and make first you need to open an account and make trades in certain financial instruments. So you should check it from our website. But just feel free to ask anything. It is a Q&A webinar, so you can just decide what topics should we talk. All right. Maybe you can take this one, Thomas.
Yeah, okay. So nice to see you here. So about the trading with a small amount of money, it's really hard. You need also a little bit luck to be successful with this. But basically, it's ideal to search for some stable currency pairs. For example, euro versus American dollar, which is not moving that much, because with small account you don't have a lot of space to keep the volatility on the market. And I think best strategy is to trade not on some important news, but where are just the small movements, and do small trades. So, for example, on our broker, it's possible to open minimum 0.10 lot if you want also support from me. So if you like, you can open trading account, and I can teach you how to do it also with the small amounts. It's good to use also some moving averages. They can help you, because many times when there is like when market is going sideways, it's moving just between average prices on the smaller charts as half an hour chart, and it's very good to catch that little movements with this 0.10 a lot, for example 5 pips, and close it, and again and again, and scalp these trades. It's I think ideal strategy with small amount of money, what can bring you something. And of course you have to have some maximum loss what you can stand. For example, if the trade goes minus $10, it's better to get out of it, because you don't want to on one trade burn your account. So I think my answer helped you, and I wish you good luck. But it's possible. I also made it. It's possible to make with $100 $2,000. You can make it, but you need a little bit of luck also, and you need to make like fast trades, not stay too long in the market.
So everyone is assuming that you have to be a lot of money, Thomas, right, to invest in Forex, but actually they can start with the small amounts with low risk. Like they don't have to go with all in, just they can try step by step with the low investment and with more liquid FX pairs, or they can start after that for CFDs and also stocks and bonds. After
Yeah, but
they get
with
some
small,
knowledge.
but with small amount of money, it's most easy is to trade like this major currency pairs. So this is, I think, good strategy. Okay, we have a next question here. How much is the real value of a lot of euro versus American dollar? The real value of this is 100,000. So 100,000 is the real value of this instrument. If you want to know more, also, for example, if you choose another currency pair, it's always depends which is the first. So if it's first euro and second is dollar, then it's 100,000 euro. If, for example, it's first dollar, it will be $100,000 in that currency pairs. So that's the answer on that question.
Yeah. Also, you can check it out, the articles that we are presenting in our website. You can see some terms, definitions there. Also, it's like a short version of overview of these technical terms. But to get much more idea, you need to do your research. You can check our website, and you can find most of the information by just Google search. So when you learn more, you just feel comfortable and open more trades, and it goes like that. If you don't know anything, it's hard to decide how to trade, but don't worry, Thomas is daily sharing market commentaries freely. You can check Facebook page of FX Centrum. Also, you will see previous one, and tomorrow is holiday, but on next Tuesday he will also start market commentaries, so you can get the general idea about it. It's short version of daily updates about markets. All right, so hi Chika, Chika James, I can see your question, but it is not clear for now. Maybe you can elaborate a little bit so I can understand and answer it. So, how to interpret long-term fundamentals? All right. Hi guys, what are the most important events that influence markets?
Yeah. Okay, so in my opinion, most important events that influence markets are that when when central banks have their meetings, for example, Fed, American Central Bank, or European Central Banks. So these are the most important events. How we'll decide about quantitative easing or about interest rates. Also, the data which are released every month, like GDP, unemployment from US. So these are the most important events that influence market, and usually there is the biggest volatility when are these events. So this is.
So what is spread in forex trading? So a spread is a difference between selling price, and it's a technical ask price, and the buying price, it's a bid price of a currency pair. It's built into trade and charged when you place a trade. So because of this, it's vital to trade with forex brokers that have light, tight, and small spreads, like FX Centrum. We have 0.3 pips of spread. It's the lowest in market now. So you can try. All right, guys. Waiting for questions. Shoot us with anything in your mind.
Feel free to ask anything. So don't be shy.
Yeah. And you are lucky that now you have one-on-one consulting with Thomas. He's very experienced in trading. He has a lot of knowledge in technical analysis. So we have opportunity to meet with him today and ask anything in your mind. So
okay, so next question from Clement: if it's possible to with $500 deposit make $5,000. My question, my answer for this question is yes, it's possible, but of course it's 1,000% profit. So of course you need a little bit luck to achieve that goal, because 1000% profit, it's a lot. But of course it's possible. But you need to have some strategy. You need to have some rules and no go about these rules. And always when you are opening some trades, you cannot risk all your account for one trade. So if you would enter just on ideal prices, so on average prices, or on the prices what I'm updating to the webinar, what we are updating on our Facebook site every day, I believe you can make it. But of course it also depends how is the situation on the market, because sometimes it's easier to achieve profit, sometimes it's harder, but I think it's possible.
So we have another question. How does Forex leverage work? So leverage works by enabling a trader with a lot of money, lot more money than they have on their trading accounts. So leverage, as the wording sounds, word it means. Let's say, just give you an idea. Let's say you have $100 in your trading account. With our leverage in FX Centrum 1000, it implies that you can trade with volumes of $100,000. So leverage actually helps you to make money and grow your account fast. But you need to be careful, obviously, because it also sets a risk because of the leverage. But if you do the right things, right moves, you can earn more money than you have because of leverage. So you have to trade with leverage that your trading system and strategy accommodates. Other than that, it can be risky for especially newbie investors. All right, guys. Do you have any more questions, or is that it? All right, we have another one.
Okay, so how to add indicators to chart on MetaTrader 5? Okay, so basically it's very easy. I don't know if you are in front of the computer, but you can see it on the top of MetaTrader 5. You can just simply click here, and there is an option indicators, and you can choose. There is a lot of indicators that you can add. I don't know what exactly you want, if some trend indicators or what, but it's easier when you are in front of the platform, so I can navigate you. So I'm not sure if you have account on our broker, but if you like, we can just call, and I can navigate you when you will be at the computer. No problem.
Yeah, it's easier to. It's not verbally maybe understandable, but if you are just spending some time on MetaTrader, how it functions and how you can work on the charts and adding indicators, and it's actually easy, but you have to get used to it. So it's better to not to explain, but you need to work on it a little bit. Maybe watch some videos on YouTube for short tutorials, maybe introduction tutorials, and also Thomas can give you one-on-one lesson on MetaTrader. If you have any questions, you can also use the WebTrader version if it's hard for you to use MetaTrader. Yeah, we are still waiting for questions. Yeah, you can go with some.
Okay, so question from Forex Guru. Explain us what is interest rate cut and how it affects the currency. Okay, so basically when, for example, some central banks, there is a interest rate cut. So basically it's not good for that currency. Usually it weaken this currency. For example, for now, in this situation, many central banks are thinking about increase the interest rate, so it has a different or opposite reaction. For example, you can see it on American dollar that till the time they are starting to increase the interest rates, the American dollar is getting stronger against other currencies. So if they would cut the rate, of course, it would be the opposite. So this dollar would weaken. So that's the influence on the currency if they change the rates.
So we have another questions about MetaTrader. Uh, so let me see how to change the time period of the chart on MP5.
Okay, so basically it's also very easy. If you look about the chart, you can see there is, I'm not sure which period of chart you have, if half an hour or how, or if or daily or weekly. But basically there is, for example, letter D1 or H1 or M30. So if you see that it's about the chart, you can just simply click on it, and you can change it to period which you like. And when we are on this topic, I can also say that if you are changing time frame of or time period of the chart, when you have, for example, daily chart, one candle is 1 day. If you have weekly chart, one candle is 1 week. If you have, for example, half an hour chart, one candle is 1 hour. Just you to know. I see maybe you are beginner, so I wanted to explain it more.
Yeah, these are the all details that you will grasp gradually when you start trading. It's okay to ask these questions about MetaTrader, but you will see that if you trade, if you start trading, you will learn fastly. If it's better to not to know it you need to practice on it. You shouldn't have to know as a book knowledge, but it's better to practice on MetaTrader so you can understand better. Maybe it can be confusing for you enough with our explanations, but it will be better for you to work on it and spend time on it. All right, I think we covered most of the questions, all of the questions actually, not most of them. So we can end this webinar now. We have upcoming webinars. We have trading psychology webinar next week. So you can also join this one. These webinars are totally free. You are free to join, and also you can ask questions in that one also, but we will mostly cover trading psychology. But after that, of course, after the webinar, there will be a short Q&A session. You can ask questions regarding trading psychology, or you can ask anything related to Forex or FX Centrum. We will happy to answer all of your questions. All right, we have last question.
Okay, we have last questions, so I will answer them. So we don't have office in Lagos in Nigeria, but you know, we live in modern world, so I don't see the problem that we can just call together and talk about the opportunities or about the market or about how to start trading with our broker. So don't worry. You can just send us our request to contact you, for example, for support at fxcentrum.com, and next working day I can call you and we can speak and start trade together. Okay, and the last question is if we provide analysis for traders. Basically, I'm doing every day my trading ideas on Facebook. I'm sharing my trading ideas, so you can watch this video. I'm doing it for US indices, precious metals, and euro versus American dollar. Or if you create account with at least $1,000 deposit, you can have me as your personal account manager, and we can speak on daily basis, and I can provide you analysis every day and my view on the market.
All right, thank you everyone for joining and asking questions, participating. So We will end this webinar now, and we will have upcoming webinars. As I said, you can register online with your name and email, so we will send notification about them. So thank you again for joining, and see you soon.
Okay, thank you for watching and bye.